Hello and welcome to another episode of Bourbon Forage Fishing. I hope you're doing well. We are in the third week of January 2025. And suddenly, whiskey tubers have realized that, oh my gosh, the bourbon bubble has burst. It's really interesting. We're having perhaps a what is that called? 10th monkey? Or what is that called? What is that saying? 100th monkey effect? Or is that what it is? Where we have a mass awakening of consciousness simultaneously. We have a lot of whiskey tubers putting out videos asking, is the bourbon bust coming? Buyouts, cutbacks, and lawsuits? No, the bourbon bust is already here. It's been going on kind of under cover for 2 years. The data's in, the data's there, but you'd have to like kind of peel into it and kind of investigate. Now it's sort of coming out in the open that we're in the midst of a bourbon whiskey market collapse. Even the big boys, the bourbon junkies, CEOs stepping down, huge layoffs. Kentucky Bourbon's honeymoon is over. ... Layoffs and lawsuits, right? Brew-zly. Is whiskey over? Kentucky Bourbon Festival 2024. This is 6 days ago. I asked top craft brands if whiskey is dead at Kentucky Bourbon Festival. Well, I asked top craft brands, guess what? The worst people to ask for economic advice about markets are the producers of the product in the market. That's like asking an owner of a stock, like in Microsoft, is Microsoft stock good to invest in? Well, of course it is. 100% of the time, if you own Microsoft stock, it is. You want everybody to invest in Microsoft stock. Well, producers of whiskey want people to buy whiskey, especially their brands. So this is sort of a nonsense video, quite frankly. If you do a YouTube search of whiskey market collapse, first thing you will notice is, well, it's dominated by my videos, because I've been covering this for a year and a half or so, 2 years, and talking about it privately, certainly a solid 2 years plus. House Bourbon, I'm not sure how big this guy is. Oh, a pretty good size channel, 2.5K. House Bourbon market collapse right now is live, ironically, as I make this video. So I did not plan that, so that's kind of interesting. Bourbon market collapse. Is it all over? What is going on? Find out or not, whatever. Again, my videos. This one too, The Row. Another pretty big channel, right? Oh yeah, almost 45K subscribers on YouTube. Huge channel. Is bourbon dying? ? Bourbon boom is over? ? The hangover is here. Well, it's really not a question mark situation, folks. This is something that should have been seen 9 months, mind you, 9 months ago. This should have been seen at least a year ago if you were paying attention. Certainly if you were really paying really careful attention, you would have saw it 2 years ago like I did. And I think my oldest video is around 16 months covering this stuff. So, frankly, in this video, I want to toot my horn a little bit. And this isn't just talking about me. This is talking about any time a person is able to accurately predict the direction of markets. It's wise to listen to people like that because somehow or another, they have innate ability to understand really the future, where things are going, right? And it's good to know the future. And it's good to know where things are going. It's smart. Now, most people don't care. Most people just sort of live in the moment doing their things. But when there are changes ahead, it's good to know these things. For example, if you were a guy that had a big whiskey collection, of old sought after bottles, Pappy Van Winkles, and you're considering selling them. Well, knowing this 2 years ago that we're going to be going through a bourbon whiskey market collapse, knowing this 2 years ago would have been massively valuable information for you, because if you try to sell those bottles on secondary now, you're looking at a 40% loss of what you could have got, a year and a half ago or 2 years ago of the same bottle. So it's good to listen to people that are able to predict these things. Quite frankly, I have other predictions. I believe the whiskey market, the bourbon market, is going to, in 5 years, is going to look nothing like it looks now. It will not resemble the market we have now. Just as the market we have now doesn't really resemble the market we had 5 years ago, right? We have all kinds of new craft distilleries online. We have tons of non-producing distillers, right? AKA just NGP. We have a lot of things. The selection we have in the bourbon whiskey market is insane when you go into a Total Wine or some big store. All these different brands, right? It doesn't really resemble the whiskey market 5 years ago. Well, as radical of a change is going to take place 5 years from now. And I've laid it out in these various videos that I do strongly recommend you go and watch, because it's good to know where we're heading. We're definitely going to be seeing huge changes. They're going to be big. They're not going to be small. They're going to be huge. Everything's so big. Going to be gigantic changes to the whiskey market. So please, again, I implore you to go check those out. Check some of those old videos out and take a look at that, because quite frankly, most of the whiskey tubers don't really know what's going on the market side of things. They're playing catch-up now. Catch-up. That's catch-up, folks. Heinz 57. And remember, Heinz 57 is always 2020. Don't forget that. You don't want to play catch-up. You want to know the future today, not the future tomorrow. Bourbon Forage Fishing. Thanks for watching. Take care. Please like and subscribe, and I appreciate the support on the channel. Please do all that good stuff. Become a member. Find that Patreon. Do it.